So I'm working on this MELITTA story, and
MELITTA? Ah, the coffee filter.
do you use the MELITTA filters?
Oh, probably not. My shopping assistants, with these type of products, they always get me the store brand products.
Oh, of course.
They are a lot cheaper.
Now, MELITTA BENTZ invented a coffee filter,
She
and
did. And her first name is the brand name. And when was that?
her coffee filter was patented in Germany in 1908.
You are
And
reading Wikipedia?
I am, and this filter is such a clever invention.
Because?
Because MELITTA uses the paper filter the other way around. Instead of filtering something out of the water,
Yes. With the filter she adds flavor to it. Oh, I agree. That is very clever thinking. So, Lady MELITTA is one of your great builders of Europe?
oh,
A
absolutely.
great contributor to our ever-growing European coffee culture?
Well, pour-over coffee is becoming a little bit old school today. But MELITTA definitely made a difference, yes.
I hear they even draw faces in the coffee nowadays.
Ah, yes, they do. Coffee with a smile tastes better, they say. Well, I don't know. They could be right.
My shopping assistants bought me one of these modern espresso machines. So I'm at least a little bit in touch with this millennial coffee hype.
It's a lot of work. I mean, getting involved in it, with all the flavors and recipes and stuff.
Well, I don't like the price of those capsules. I think it's a rip-off.
Oh, I agree.
And second, they are too ready-made for me.
Haha, no room left for your old school manual tricks?
But my main reason is, every time I use my old coffee machine, so many good memories come back to me.
Because of the smell, the sound?
With this new machine, I don't have any memories at all.
Exciting memories? Naughty memories?
Oh yes, those too. I can tell you a real naughty story, if you want to.
Haha, only if you filter the dirty words.
Did you have any trouble last time with YouTube and that Christo-American censorship?
No, they approved that video. The only tricky words then were sex and sexual. By the way, talking about filtering, did you know that most Instagram users filter every picture they take?
Instagram? What?
I
Why?
googled the word filter, you know, working on MELITTA. 96% of women filter their Instagram photos.
Amazing. How do you get from filtering coffee to filtering Instagram photos?
Now I think the 96% is amazing.
And what is this filtering about? Explain to the blind man, please.
They change the colors, for instance, to change the feel of the image.
To do what? Make themselves look better?
Yes, mostly to improve the look of their skin. But scientists say with that they also change the overall emotion of the moment the picture was taken.
And that is bad?
Well, it makes the memory of their personal history artificial, doesn't it? The parties, the holidays, and all the other unforgettable moments.
But why? Because they hate what they see?
Probably yes, but at the same time the researchers say the filtering may wipe out all realistic memories and replace them with only 100% positive ones.
Instead of learning how to deal with the real emotional memories. Now that is sad.
And dangerous. The experts predict that this constant filtering will permanently wipe out their real personal memories.
And they end up with an artificial self-image. I get it.
Yes, blind man, I admit. We all have become the self-harming prisoners of our own eyesight culture.
I hate being blind.
Yes. And what's the story with your shopping assistants? Who are they?
Oh, they're such a great couple.
They take care of your weekly groceries and buying you espresso machines.
Yes, and they are my personal cabbies too, when I'm having trouble going somewhere.
Wow.
Now she says she feels comfortable around me because I cannot see what she looks like.
Really?
Can you imagine that?
Because you can only hear her, smell her, and feel her.
It's true. And Harry Bezit always...
Harry Bezit?
Oh boy, I should have filtered that out.
But you did not. You said Harry Bezit.
Well, I don't have to explain everything, now do I?
And what about her? Is she...
Believe me, my dear friend, she feels great too. Anyway, what I really wanted to tell
She
you...
feels great too?
Oh, not again.
What are you telling me?
Now listen, what I wanted to say is that every time I visit that place, Brigitte covers his eyes with a sleep mask.
To be just like you?
To have the same senses filtered as I have, he says.
And where did you find these great guardian angels?
Now you take a deep breath.
I will. Surprise me.
In my erotic sauna.
Haha, the one you told me about in our Braille talk.
Well, even when we first met, it was more than just erotic.
And you
to be
also
honest.
meet them at their place, you said?
Yes, but only once a month. We call it our happy hours.
Okay, to keep the erotic fresh and exciting.
The erotic and the rest of it, right. But don't you worry about me.
Oh, believe
Because
me,
through
buddy,
them I meet
won't.
other great couples as well.
More Harry Bezits?
Not all of them. Now you like that part, don't you?
Oh, I know. I'm getting way too excited. She feels great and all
I
that.
can tell you more about our happy hours if you want me to.
I like that. But be careful. As I said, Mr. Big Brother YouTube is listening in.
Oh, no problem. So we always start our happy hours with a drink.
Wine, champagne, coffee.
Well, I know she always does a little white wine. And Brigitte and I prefer coffee.
The old school filtered coffee.
But this one time, she wants coffee too. And she wants to play her filter game.
Now that sounds kinky.
So while we are having a simple quick soda, she first wants me to cut a new coffee filter in three. Horizontally?
Ah, yes. So now you have 2 rings and a much smaller filter cup.
Right. Well, she takes the cup. Brigitte and I each get one of the rings. Then she wants me to blindfold her too.
Nice, fair play.
And we hide our filter pieces under our clothes, somewhere on our bodies.
Or in.
Or in our bodies, right. You know the game?
No, just guessing. Find the filters, is that it? And are there any rules?
Oh, of course there are. One, you may only search using just one hand or your mouth.
Okay.
2, you say warm when needed.
And why is... Oh, I get it. When the finders get too close, too early.
Right? And 3, when a filter piece is found, that part of the game is over right away. Even when you really don't want to stop.
Now that is neatly put, my friend.
So Brigitte says he is ready to be searched.
Haha, okay. Let the games begin.
And right away she orders him to stand up straight and put his hands behind his head.
Whoa, that sounds compelling.
Well, to be honest, in my head, her voice instantly turns Brigitte into a submissive prisoner.
Ha! And the 2 of you into strip-searching officers.
And me into a submissive servant. Now, somehow she must have felt my discomfort, because out of nothing she kisses me. Well, actually, her tongue invades my mouth. But so sweet and caring, I feel my body growing.
She is your rough and tender commander.
Then she finds my right hand and she squeezes it like a signal to follow her.
So of course you follow her.
I follow her and I help her pulling Brigitte's shirt out of his pants. Then she takes me under his shirt to his belly.
His hairy
and
belly.
he starts shivering from head to toe instantly.
I think they played this game before.
Now I can feel that she squeezes his skin And immediately after that, she uses my fingers to caress him right where she teased him. 3, 4 times, and she invades my mouth again. And I want to invade her. Oh man, anywhere I can.
Wow.
But then, I understand what she wants me to do.
I can hear Bazit moan already.
Oh yes, with every squeeze a little louder. We move over his belly and his chest, she squeezing him, and me comforting him where she hurt him.
Now, does she really hurt him? I mean, really?
She does, but she builds it up with so much patience. I mean, she really gives him time to find a way to handle the pain.
Even at his most sensitive spots?
At one time, she touches him there, left, right, over and over again, with so much force.
But no yelling or screaming?
No, just a loud moaning, as if she does him a favor.
Amazing.
Then she kisses me again, and we move to Bazit's back. There she starts walking with her fingertips over his spine, and I follow her.
I know many people are very sensitive at their spine.
Up and down, very slowly and kind, but I can feel Bazit bracing himself.
As if he knows what's coming.
Because little by little, her hand is moving away from me, and her nails begin to leave traces at his skin.
Bazit is moaning again?
I can feel he's trying to move his back away from her nails. And then, out of nowhere, I understand what my role really is in this game.
What? You are the submissive servant to her.
No, I got that wrong. We are playing good cop, bad cop.
Really? And she
And
is
right
the...
away, I know what to do.
As the good cop?
So I go back to his belly, and then down to his pants.
Wow.
And there,
Careful now.
I can feel the massive contours of his excitement.
Ah, you're so
So I
good.
strip down his pants and liberate him from his outgrown tanga package.
Oh, I think Bazit's moaning gets louder now.
Then I open my mouth and comfort and caress him as best as I can.
Because you're the very best cop in town. And did you find the filter piece there? Somewhere?
I did. Can you imagine where and how?
So the first filter piece found. And who is the next victim to be searched?
Oh, I will tell you about her some other time.
But in the end, did you have your coffee?
We did. And it was the best cup of coffee I've ever had. And I don't worry about a thing because we got it made. Here on the inside, outside, so far away.
Now that is Jethro Tull.